Finally, it is time. Time for the final round of the International YouTube Hunger Games Championship. 72 players competed in competition, and now 24 are in the last round. The first 18 players managed to make it to the top 6, while the last 6 had to earn it. And now, guys, we're into the finals, and you just have to say to yourself, how did we get here? But how far are these other competitors going to go before it's over? You might think they were lucky in the first, second, third, last chance qualifiers 1, 2, and 3. But that doesn't mean that this right here is the end. The final round, ladies and gentlemen, in District 1, Viajando Convero, District Round 1 winner, followed by Rosanna Pansino, Round 2 winner. After that, we went to District 2, where Round 3 winner Marcia manages to squeak out the victory in Round 3. Her husband might have not made it, but it doesn't mean that the Bro Army are cheering for her. And her husband as well. In District 2 is second place, Round 1 winner Ant Venom. He might have not won, but it doesn't mean that he managed to get farther than any other Minecraft YouTuber in competition. Followed by iJustin in District 3 and Brian Zane, second place in Round 3. But iJustin and Rosanna both had a great battle for each other in careers. From finishing in competition, beating her in Starbucks challenges and lattes and coffees, Rosanna picked up an amazing win on her friend iJustin. You just have to say to yourself, what a victory. But in District 4, third place finishers Underwater Tori and Hallie Deegan. With a YouTuber involved in shorts, jumping into pools and water, and a woman that hasn't been getting a lot of success in racing because just no one gives a dang about her, that's disrespect. But now she's going to prove herself. Why? She deserves to be on top. Followed by Volcray, also finishing third in Round 3 in District 5, followed by Mr. Beast, finishing fourth in Round 1. Cold Water Therapy Nurse Sam Gobach both finished fourth in their respective rounds in District 6. In District 7, we have fifth place winners Dan TDM and Shane the Watcher. Former BuzzFeed Unsolved employee, now part of the Watcher. His friend Ryan Bergard didn't make it, but that doesn't mean he can still pick up a victory for the trains of all the Shaniacs. Preston, another Minecraft YouTuber, finished fifth as well in Round 3 in District 8, but also in that same district is now Anyway Brittany, barely finishing sixth place in the first round, followed by District 9, Emaru and Nick Pro. And with Nick Pro having his spidey senses tingling, I have a feeling he has the win here. But we better watch out because the last 6 districts are going to be tough, guys. In District 10 is the last chance qualifier of Beatrice Vota or Voto, because I think I pronounced the last name by accident, Vota and Voto, so I think, made a mistake by accident. I meant to say Voda, which is their last name. Apologize for the error, man, sorry about that. Followed by KSI finished in second. Even though he didn't get his hands on Jake Paul, much about the Paul brothers, but good thing they're not in the finals, he might be comfortable. In District 11 is also the Round 2 qualifiers, Dank Ops and Mary Maywin. Even though Dank Ops is the only male YouTuber to win any of the 6 rounds in competition, man, you just can't say competition's closer than ever from other players. It is crazy, if I have to say the least. And you know what? There's nothing much I could say about how crazy competition's been. Because in the 12th and final district, SS Sniper Wolf barely pulled out a victory. Barely winning the competition by Gabrielle Voda scoring over 7 points. A lot of points. Managing to make it to the final bracket of the finals. So that being said, guys, after 4 minutes and 44 seconds of talking, let's get down to business. And as the tribute stand and the podium sound with the horn sounds, Rosanna, Convero, all run away from the cornucopia. Shane grabs a backpack full of camping equipment. Marcia takes a handful of throwing knives as she knows how to cook. And anyway, Brittany takes a sickle from inside a cornucopia. Underwater, Tori decides to swim away from the cornucopia, and Sniper Wolf, with her Violet Parr outfit, decides to turn herself invisible, running away from the cornucopia. Emeru runs away from the cornucopia while having a crown and a fake sword that's not even going to hurt anyone, followed by Beatriz, also last chance qualifier, also running away. But her sister is with Howie Deegan and Dan while they're working together to get as much supplies as possible. Mr. Beast runs away, Aunt Venom runs away, Mary also runs away, and Dank decides to stay at the cornucopia for resources while Preston sets off an explosion, taking out Volcray, Brian Zane, Nick Pro, and KSI. Wow. Not a good... Wow, Preston started off dangerously, but man, not a good way to start off competition with these people. And speaking about that, I also forgot to mention there's 14 females of competition and 10 males in the finals, upping up females by 4. But now there's 13 left, and there's 7 males left. So good luck, Preston. Take out the big boys first before taking out the females. That might be a smart strategy there. Justin runs away, followed by Sam, because I think they already know they do not want to be involved with the explosion. Cold War Therapy grabs a shovel. Now we're in day 1, and Convero throws a knife right into Aunt Venom. Sounds like he couldn't stop running away. Ah, boy. Man, Preston did a good job from Hunger Games as a Minecraft YouTuber, and Aunt Venom, well, he managed to qualify higher than he did, but yep, sounds like Preston is the best Minecraft YouTuber in this video, because Aunt Venom is the second last Minecraft YouTuber out. Howie Deegan makes a wooden spear. Well, not except Dan TDM. He is also a bit of a Minecraft YouTuber, so there's still another couple more left. Justin receives fresh food. Oh, boy. Okay. Shane, Tori, Sniper Wolf, and Marcia hunt for other tributes. Beatriz finishes off Cold War Therapy with a sickle. Preston tries to sleep through the entire day after feeling good about himself in the cornucopia. Dan, TDM, discovers a cave. Anyway, Brittany, Dank, Gabrielle, Mary, and Sam track down Rosanna. Man, Justine is really going to be upset after realizing her friend did not make it. Man, those two were great friends, and it's such a bummer to see that all these people betrayed Rosanna. Man, Justine better make redemption of her friend. They both had a friendly battle in round 2, and can't believe they finished off Rosanna like that. That's damn, that is really mean. Man, Justine is really going to be pissed off right there. She is not going to be happy. As a part of my language, I apologize for the language, but yeah, she really is going to be upset. I'm just going to say that. Yeah. Mr. Beast searches for firewood while Emeru constructs a shack. 7 cannon shots are heard from the distance. Man. So we have 6 male competitors left and 11 more females left. Make that 5 more male competitors left because Marcia sets off an explosion, considering where she got it, considering she had a handful of throwing knives, but she found an explosion for some reason and gave it to Dan. So that's another Minecraft YouTuber gone, which means Preston might be the greatest of all time. Brittany and Gabrielle run into each other, truce for the night. Tori screams for help, probably underwater. Sniper Wolf begs for Convero. Why would she want to do that? But she decides to keep her alive. Sounds like Convero does not want to win like that. She wants to win it deservingly. Maybe it's because they want to keep all the females alive as much as they can because they know the males are falling short because of what Preston did. And Preston still feels good about himself that he decides to sleep through the entire day. He climbs up a tree to rest, meaning that he's going to sleep through the entire first day and first night. Unbelievable. And Mr. Beast and Emeru tell stories about themselves to each other, which I don't know if they have anything in common. I Justin quietly hums. I don't know why I keep making that push the right trigger by accident there. Sorry. Shane questions his insanity. Sounds like he believes in ghosts. Howie sets up camp for the night. Beatrice also questions her insanity. And Sam convinces Dank to snuggle with him. Okay. Mary tries to sing herself to sleep. And wait a minute. Okay. Underwater Toy makes a wooden spear while Chris overhears Emeru and Marcia talk in the distance. I wonder what they have to say right now. Interesting. And also Preston is tending to Howie's wounds. That's interesting. I'm a little bit surprised that he's now being a little bit more careful. It sounds like Preston's being a little bit more careful, but yet again, can't be there yet. And I didn't realize reading this, I actually did not know I did not read that perfectly because I just thought they were looking through the entire day. But nope, Shane, anyway, Brittany, Sniper Wolf, and Beatrice just form a suicide pact. Sounds like Sniper Wolf did not want to make it. She did not want to be in the competition no more. And wait a minute. Wait, was that anyway Brittany that was there? No, that was Convero. Okay, so Brittany, well, they're gone, meaning Gabrielle is the only sister left alive. Justine and Mary are hunting for their tributes. Just hate to see it. And he would question insanity. And Convero severely slices Mr. Beast, the greatest YouTuber. Jesus, Convero just finished off a legend, won round 1 of the competition, and finished Mr. Beast off. 6 cannon tributes are off, ladies and gentlemen. 13 players are gone, but we gotta be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 11 players are left alive. But Preston, Chris Danger, and Sam Golbat have to figure something out here because after what Preston did in the first round, another player is dying early on. We got to be careful. Man, we got to be careful. These players, these other females are getting a little bit comfortable here. It's like these guys have to come up with something quick. They got to come up with something quick. Howie and Mary hold hands. Gabrielle and Convero hold hands. Emeru climbs up a tree to rest. Justin thinks about home. And Golbatch and Preston also hold hands. Okay, this is weird. Tori sets up fire, but is unsuccessful. Hope she didn't do it next to the lake. Because maybe she did it with wet firewood. We don't know. Marcia tries to sing herself to sleep. And Dank bleeds out due to injuries. Well, another boy's gone, so good luck, Sam and Preston, for holding hands because you are the last 2 people on the face of this earth. Because, well, boys on the face of the earth is what I meant to say. Wow, and he was about to be the last because Preston injures himself. Justine and Marcia work together, and Howie shoots an arrow at Sam, but hits Emeru. Well, I'm sorry, Emeru, but that crown does not gonna protect you from getting hit by a friggin' arrow. So, yeah. Underwater Tori scares Convero out of the water like she's some type of sea monster because pretty much Convero does a lot of vlog videos of being at the beach, and Underwater Tori loves swimming, so it kind of makes sense. This makes sense. Mary constructs a shack. Gabrielle gets fresh food. First time of an unknown sponsor. Interesting. And we're in night 3 as Justin quietly hums, followed by Gabrielle. Marcia and Mary run into each other, decide to truce for the night. Sam looks at the night sky, but Howie loses sight of where she is because she cannot get over what she did to Emeru, I guess, but maybe I might be wrong. Preston tries to treat his infection because of his injury, that day. And again, Underwater Tori is still unable to start a fire. So this time she sleeps without warmth. Oh, Tori, you gotta get lucky. And Convero unknowingly eats toxic berries. Well, what a bummer. And the cornucopia is refused with foods from the Tributes family. Sam doesn't go. Gabrielle doesn't go. Justin destroys Mary's supplies. And Marcia takes out Howie because... who cares? Who cares? You 2 decide not to go because why not? Day 4, Sam scares Justin off. You go hunting, you think about home, and you search for firewood. I guess, like, where are you finding this wood? Where is Underwater Tori finding this wood that she cannot start a fire? Don't tell me this is wet sticks and wet logs near a river or something. Is that where she's getting sticks? Because maybe there's a reason why you can't start a fire. Because we're not underwater like SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick. Like, is she starting fire underwater and she can breathe like fishes right now? Where is she getting this firewood from? I don't know. Preston discovers a cave. Gabrielle hunts for other tributes. 2 more cannon shots are gone. Great. Oh boy. Okay. Marcia sets up camp for the night. Mary thinks about winning, but that doesn't mean you gotta be more careful about that. Don't overthink about it. While Tori and Gabrielle are talking about the tribute still alive, underwater, Sam and Justin huddle for warmth while you climb up a tree. Again. Man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, man. 5 females are left and 2 males are left. Sounds like Preston and Sam are going to find an idea of trying to win this match because they are outnumbered, but what are the odds of them hurting each other? I keep doing that. They got to be careful, guys. 7 players are left in competition. They got to take it easy. Well, they sure didn't take it easy because Preston decides to team with the girls to raid Sam's camp while he's hunting, so good luck for that. And Underwater Tori picks flowers from underwater while Marcia gets clean water, so nothing much about that in that round. Ooh, Gabrielle defeats Mary in a fight but spares her life. Maybe it's because Mary just attacked her, but Gabrielle wanted to spare her life because there's still a couple boys left of competition, or so I thought, because Underwater Tori convinced Sam not to kill her, only to kill him instead. So, well, I guess Tori found a way of distracting him. So, sucks to be you, Sam. While Preston thinks about home. You cook your food before putting the fire out. How do you know how to start a fire? Marcia goes to sleep, considering Preston is the last, not just the last Minecraft YouTuber, but also the last boy of competition. So, we have 5 girls left and 1 boy. This is competition. We are going to find out who the last YouTubers in competition, ladies and gentlemen. Now, guys, keep this in mind. Gabrielle barely managed to make it to the finals by scoring. Marcia managed to win round 3. And even though Preston, Mary, Underwater Tori, and Justin had to score their wins, barely managing to make it, we're coming to day 6. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, Mary gets to explore the arena. Tori's picked by thorns while picking berries underwater. At this moment, does she have gills? Can she breathe underwater? How long can she breathe? Is she going to start drowning? Who knows? Justin and Preston hunt for their tributes, so I guess they're teaming. Gabrielle and Marcial split up for resources. And at this moment, guys, this is what we're looking at here. So, guys, like I said before, here's the thing. These players managed to finish 2nd place in competition, with Tori finishing 3rd, him finishing 5th place, while these 2 barely managed to qualify from 2nd place and barely scored points to get the highest points scored after the last round. So these are competitors we have to pay attention to, knowing who the winner is. This is it, guys. We're coming to night 6. And look at that, guys. Oh, boy. Preston convinces Gabrielle to snuggle with him. At this moment, I guess Preston is just trying to get all the females not to hurt him because he's the last boy. And, well, I go. Underwater Tori manages to start a fire. I guess she realized starting a fire underwater is not a good idea, so she does it in dry land. Justin convinces Marcia to not, only to finish her off. That is brutal. Brutal. Justin should be ashamed of what she did. Ashamed. Mary gets medical supplies. Great. Justin shoots, poisons Mary's drink, and drinks it. Well, Justin doesn't give a damn about anyone. Tori attacks Preston from underwater, but he manages to escape while Gabrielle discovers a river. I wonder if that's the same river where Preston is getting under attack by a sea monster in the water. And Justin doesn't give a dang. She's just going to finish off all of the females for the heck of it. And Preston shoots a poison dart right slowly to Justin's neck, stopping her mass murder rampage. And look at that, guys. We have 2 girls left, and Preston is now back in competition after 7 days and 7 nights. Gabrielle is unable to start a fire without warmth, and you get medical supplies as well. Now we're coming to day 8, ladies and gentlemen. Preston begs for Gabrielle to kill him, but Gabrielle keeps him alive. Why? Why did you do that? Why did you keep him alive while Tori cannot handle the circumstances? Oh no, Gabrielle, you should have done it. Gabrielle, why didn't you do it? Preston, guys, Preston managed to outlive all of the females, and he decided to end his life for what reason? Why did he do it? I guess but at this moment, why? At this moment, is this a love triangle? Is this a love relationship we have here after Tori couldn't handle the circumstances? What is going on here? Are these 2 lovers? Do they not want to finish each other? We'll soon find out, because it's night 8. Someone has to end their lives. And we come to it, and Gabrielle, they already knew the fallen tribute of underwater Tori was gone. And I guess Preston did not want to finish off Gabrielle. And Gabrielle grabs his own weapon, which I guess Preston gave it to her, but at this moment, it might have been the weapon that he gave to Gabrielle, begging for him to end his life. And after realizing that underwater Tori passed away, they were the only 2. I guess they had an argument that night. He just wanted to end it all. And after Gabrielle, I just can't say it, guys. I just can't say it. It's so sad. Guys, Preston went through look at that. Preston scored 5 straight points, and he went through lasting all of these other females while all of his boys passed away early on, and these 2 left, making these other 4 together, and then they passed away, and he passed on as well. Oh, boy. I don't know what Preston was thinking of. He tried to truce with a lot of these girls, keep himself alive. He started the competition off dangerously, but then in his mind he was like, just end me. And after what happened to Tori, Gabrielle decided to just do it. Even though she lost her sister in the battle and she was never seen again, finishing 13th. At the end of the day, both of them wanted it. It's like one of them wanted their lives to end. They would rather eat berries, but they didn't. Gabrielle accepted it, grabbed Preston's weapon, which Preston might have gave it to her, to finish him off. Man, I don't know. It seems like Gabrielle feels really bad about winning this, guys. I don't blame Gabrielle, I guess, considering that her friend didn't make it out of competition, but at the end of the day, we all have to lose our loved ones. And even though she passed away from suicide pact, and even though these other players got unlucky in competition with these other players dying early on, and then the last players in competition were going one by eating toxic berries, bleeding out, convincing not to kill each other, only to kill them instead by 1 poisoning their drink. Oh, boy. You just hate to say it, man. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. I feel like sounds like Gabrielle feels bad. She didn't want to win it that way, but yet again, after knowing about her sister being gone, Preston took a huge dominate. Guys, guys, where's the ranks again? Let me look at the ranks. Let me look at the fallen tributes. Preston finished 5th place in competition in the 3rd round, managed to score 5 points for all his trouble, while Gabrielle had to spend her entire run from not one, not two, not performing 3 rounds of competition, like from what I think it was round, I don't know what round she played. I don't know if it was round 1, 2, or 3, which one of those rounds. She failed to qualify. She got points. She went to the second last chance qualifier. Yes, she did. And then she failed, but still managed to get points and goes to the third and final qualifier and managed to score more points to make it to the final. What an underdog victory coming from behind in the last District 12. Boy. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. And after 20... It just goes to show you guys that this competition of Hunger Games is the toughest. You go to the final round, guys. You think to yourself, it is what it is. And even though these players were great at competition, but you just got to say to yourself, at the end of the day, I guess they wanted to win. But I think at the end of the day, the final tributes of competition didn't want to hurt each other. One passed away. The others were hurting each other. And the other... I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. It's so tough to watch this, guys, but you know what? At the end of the day, we all have to stick around and live with it because at the end of the day, it is the way life goes. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the International YouTube Hunger Games. Congratulations to Gabrielle Voto. Even though her sister Beatrice finished 13th in competition, and even though today it's Friday the 14th, not Friday the 13th, so I guess Nightberwolf is going to be the one with bad luck for finishing 14th. So, Beatrice, you're lucky to be with a great sister that managed to win this competition. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, guys. So, thank you, viewers, for watching this. And next time, I'd just like to point one thing out, guys. We already had people liking my content. I got over a bunch of likes in my last video I reacted to of a MLP video, and after I got 20 likes, which means next time it's going to be MLP. The month of April is going to be MLP Hunger Games, and we're bringing back again. Ha ha. Well, anyway, guys, thank you, viewers, for watching this barely a half an hour documentary Survivor Games Championship. With that being said, thank you, viewers, for watching this. The 2 weeks of competition. Congratulations, Gabrielle, for winning the International YouTube Hunger Games. A true champion, considering she doesn't have a lot of subscribers like her sister does, like 100,000. But just because you don't have a lot of subscribers doesn't mean that you're still tough. And you know what? Gabrielle proved herself that day, and she did. So congratulations, and see you next time.